1, 2. YouTube, is that better? That should be better, YouTube. Sorry about that. Better, better, better. Should be good. Can't hear me? Damn, we missed it. I missed it too. Official, I missed it too. A lot of people actually did catch this, but I did not go live in time. You trade ES or NQ. I'm trading gold right now just because it is Asia, but if you guys do not know, I do go live during London, and I do trade DAX UK 100, and I also trade NQ during London as well. But no, official, I did not catch these, just went live, but I was looking at these just because price was looking beautiful, especially on the higher time frames. This was like really where I got my bias from. I do think we still could continue to see sells. We saw price take a lot of this liquidity within here. And not only that, we had a massive imbalance within this last hourly leg, and we still have some imbalance within this last hourly leg that I do think we could see price come down to fill and then go higher. But ultimately, we're just going to look to see if we can fill that entire area of imbalance. It's just like, I want to take sells still, especially like if we see some type of reaction off this order block. But like the only thing that is like really pushing me away is this bottom wick here, is seeing how price reacted down here to this area of interest. And that ultimately could cause gold to just absolutely fucking fly now. But pump up NQ. Does NQ move well during Asia? Maybe we'll trade a little bit of NQ. I'd like NQ a little bit more. You should get fair value gap indicator on TradingView. I don't really trade fair value gaps, so I might get it, but I'm not like too big of a fan there. Because of Trump too, though, yeah. So even if we don't take a trade today, guys, again, we use today as a day to just, ask questions, kind of chop it up, go over what you guys may have traded earlier this morning. So it manipulates so much NQ. Good to know. Good to know. We'll maybe stay away from NQ, but I've heard some people trade during Asia. I mean, granted, we've been trading it during London. We've been doing quite well. Sometimes there's no setup, but, that's typical for anything. Yeah, so this is why I don't really want to take these sells, guys. I mean, we could be inversing this for value gap, I guess you could say. And we could be looking for some potential buys. But we are just absolutely fucking moving. We are just moving right now. I don't know if I want to buy here, guys. If I bought, I would move to break even like as soon as we took these highs. And the only reason I take this is just because of this IFEG here. But again, like our stop loss is at like a disadvantage. Should we take, I don't know. I don't know if I want to widen my stop. Like this just isn't my bread and butter. Like from higher time frames, I think we have a better opportunity to sell off. I really do. And the hourly doesn't have a bottom wick. So I really don't like that, guys. I really don't. Let's see if price can come back and tap that 1 minute IFEG. And if we come back in, we tap it, then we'll maybe take some buys back up. But as of right now, I think I'm just going to wait, guys. Our setup came and went a little bit earlier than 7. But now I know if I ever trade Asia again, maybe we'll go live at 6:30. Yeah, let's see NQ. Yeah, we could be coming for these highs on NQ. Taking some liquidity. Not seeing much right now. Like I'm seeing this like 1 minute bullish structure. And that's where I think we could take these highs here. But it's not looking too clean. I need those highs to get swept. Yeah, Henry. Honestly, wait, on NQ? Henry? Yeah? Yeah, Henry. We know they will. These highs up here on the hourly. I do think we'll see something nice. We'll see, though. Let's wait a little bit for gold. We got some time. But I do think our bias may have flipped bullish. But again, if we come back in, tap this, and maybe see a nice reaction off of that candle, we can take some type of entry down here, targeting these highs here. But nothing yet. Nothing that's blowing me away. In buys for 2 hours and damn, Henry. What are you guys looking at right now? Tell me. Anyone looking at gold? Anyone looking at NQ? Anyone looking at anything else? 4 hour? 4 hour on gold? See, this is where like I almost don't want to buy too. Is like we've taken a decent amount of liquidity here. We're reacting off of this fair value gap, and this is where like the higher time frames telling me for, like go sells, but at the same time, just because we're reacting off that fair value gap now doesn't mean we're going to continue to react off of it. Is Trump still talking? Oh no, it may not be a no trade day, guys. That's ugly. That's scary, guys. Again, when Trump's talking, like, and this could have been a lot due to the fact of something that Trump said, and this is where it is scary, because if Trump says something and we just see price absolutely fucking just dip down if we get into some buys, it just is a bad day. Yeah, we'll try to take a small trade. I think if we do see a nice reaction off of this previous inverse here, I could look for some buys right up in these levels up here if we start coming back up. But again, like my targets would really just be like these highs up here and these highs. Let's go, Guru. I didn't see the best reaction, guys. Like we did end up respecting it, but I don't like the reaction that we got. When I say reaction, like I would have wanted to see price come down and bottom wick off of it. And the 5 minute was just horrible close too. NQ short-term sells. Ooh, we are selling. But again, like there's just nothing that's blowing me out of the water. Like we definitely are selling, but it's just like I don't like entering like that. Like I guess we could enter at the 10-point stop, 20-point TP, especially because like we are overextended. We could be coming down to fill this gap down here. I'm not in, guys. Pass the Stop Insider Trading Act. But what's that? Like, I feel like that is already like a no-no. Like, insider trading is already a no-no. At least I thought. I know Henry inside trades. Fuck, we could have taken a break at these lows. I can't lie. Can't lie. Could have. We are dipping. Henry, why didn't you tell us to get in sells earlier? Bang, 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 baby. We made it back. Yes, sir. Again, we could just be coming down, taking some more liquidity here. It's really scary with Trump talking, guys. Like, we're going to see a lot of volatility. And I'm not trying to get caught in some chop or get caught in just crazy markets here. Gold is kind of coming back down. Never trade NQ on Asia. I know, that's why I'm kind of staying away from it. Like, there is going to be setups, and this is like, you know, information for you guys too, is like there's always going to be setups every session, every market. It's really depicting what's quality over quantity. 4 hour has no wick. I have a wick on the 4 hour. on gold at least. On the one, this is why, again, like I didn't want to take buys impulsively too, is because we have no bottom wick on the hourly on gold from what I can see. And I do think we will come down, make that bottom wick, and then we could maybe look for some buys from there on out. But we could just end up flipping here. If gold goes up, does that mean the NQ goes down? Not necessarily. Because again, we're going down on gold right now, and NQ is also kind of dipping down. So I think maybe like at times you could see like some type of negative correlation, but it's not gonna be all the time. Not gonna be all the time. But again, guys, even if we don't get a trade today, that's fine. You guys know Trump's talking. And again, like my biggest thing, if you guys are new to seeing me, I pressed the prop firm for the payout and got 10K from him. Say you swear, Guru. You pressed him? But again, going back to what I was saying, guys, is like if you guys are new to listening to me or seeing me trade, I'm really big on quality over quantity. If we don't see a setup that doesn't end up looking like, oh my gosh, this is it, this is our setup, it's just not worth taking it some days. Again, like yesterday during London, I ended up sitting on my hands. I was looking for I believe some buys previously, but didn't end up taking them because price did not end up showing anything good, which was within here. We ended up seeing a sell-off. We did end up coming up later on, but it was just nothing good. We just had a lot of chop yesterday. I didn't end up taking this trade because, again, we just did not look good on the higher time frames. And if you were there, I did tell you guys I wasn't going to trade just because, again, it just did not look anything of quality. And again, it's just sometimes it's not worth trading. Right? Obviously, we can still definitely see a setup today. I'm going to be here for a little bit, but this may not be worth it. Also, if you guys aren't trading on Legacy and you guys want to potentially get a free account, for all of you guys that are new here, if you guys don't know, every YouTube video I post, like the video I just sent, I do a free 100K account giveaway. All you gotta do is like, comment, subscribe. I pick one of the comments every single video that I drop. So even if you don't win on this video, subscribe, because in the next video there's going to be another giveaway for a 100K account. It's a free chance of winning an account, truly. A couple people in here have won, and honestly a couple of people have gotten payouts from those free accounts, and that's what they're there for. So go ahead, comment, like, subscribe, and again, you might win a free 100K account. We never created the hourly bottom wick, guys, so I really don't think I'm going to look for buys until we do that, just because I have a feeling we will end up, making one. Wait, what video? The video that I just linked. The video that I just linked in general chat. When's the winner chosen? It's chosen in my next video. So I'll drop a video. There'll be a giveaway in there. I'll give away an account, and then the next video, that's when I announce the winner of the last video, and then I'll also have a giveaway in that one as well. So in my next video, which will come out in like the next day or two, I will be announcing the winner, so you guys still have a chance of commenting before that new video is pushed out and made. So I'd say go take advantage of that right now. Look at the 5 minute on SP. What's it, SPX? Nice little sweep. Sweep and maybe some sells, but I don't really like trading with S&P. Is this giveaway on YouTube comments? Yeah, here, I'll link the video on YouTube as well. That's a YouTube video that I am talking about. If you go and just comment on that video. And I would say subscribe, because, again, I only pick one winner every single video. And if you're not a winner in this one, again, you could be a winner in the next one. Yo. Wait, Guru, were you the one text me about them not wanting to pay you out? Yeah, no way. They didn't pay you out everything? I'd be pressed. Again, that's why I also say trade with Legacy, guys, because there's never been an issue, and there never will be an issue like that. There's a lot of prop firms out there that are just, I don't want to say they scam people, but at the same time, It's there's a lot of situations when it comes to payouts. Now TPT withdraw every day, fire. So for every video you upload, yes, Amori, every video I upload, so every recent video. So if you go and comment on the last video or like the previous videos in the past, obviously the giveaway winner has already been announced. You can obviously still go comment, but it's just every recent video, there will be a giveaway. So again, go comment on the video that I just linked in the YouTube chat, and then you'll have a chance. And then in the next video, if you didn't win, then you can obviously go and comment again. Guys, I really want to buy here. I just don't like the fact that we have no top wick, guys. I really just don't think it's worth it. I mean bottom wick, sorry. I really don't think it's worth it here. Especially seeing how, like if I erase everything, especially seeing how we have been reacting within the last 2 hours. We are reacting in a way that would push me away from buys. Yes, we have been seeing like this bullish volume, but ultimately, like if I would have assumed that price was going to continue pushing higher, we probably would have continued with very good bullish volume. But we started to kind of hesitate out, kind of started to see exhaustion within price. And that kind of tells me that we could see some sells down into this area, ultimately maybe to fill this imbalance or tap out this fair value gap. And ultimately, like the biggest decision or the biggest like reason I don't want to take buys, even though they look good on a lower time frame, is just no bottom wick, guys. You need to help me out step by step. What do you mean? You said the rest of the real top side that got swept on silver and trading price never changed. Yeah, I saw that, Michael. I saw that. Looking for shorts, I prefer shorts, Moisey, 100%. Even though like lower time frames are kind of giving us more of a like a bullish bias, I just really think shorts are going to be better long term. Just based off how price is kind of exhausting itself. We have no hourly bottom wick. And ultimately, like our next target would be this fair value gap sitting down here. I do think shorts would be better long term. And plus, we have Trump talking right now, so I don't really want to jump into anything impulsively. I really want to see something of very good quality before I even like think about entering. I know, Henry. I'm here, everybody. How to cash in? What do you mean how to cash in? I don't know what you mean. Let's go Asian markets. Let's go. When will the winner of the next video be announced? Emery, it will be announced in my next YouTube video. So if you go comment on the video that I just linked in the next video that I do post, so you want to turn on or you want to subscribe, turn on notifications, because when that video drops, I will go and say, okay, you know, that's when I will announce who the winner is of that giveaway. So guys, I saw Luca join up in here. Why isn't he in here? Luca, hop in. I know. Everybody W Luca. Is Trump still talking? Someone told me he is. What happened to Marky? He just sadly wasn't able to make it today. But that's why we're here. Like, that's why I'm here. Is because, again, just in case, again, like, you know, life gets in the way sometimes. And, you know, that's why we have multiple streamers and stuff. Yeah, the 15-minute has no bottom wick either. It just really, like, pushing me just away from buys right now, guys. I think it's just gonna be a waiting game. But again, like we could still see it set up within the next couple minutes, as long as we see price start pushing down, giving us some type of sell bias or a sell structure within the minute. Just watching Donald Trump and Niicksfx. I know. So he is still talking. Two goats that move the market. Luke already knows. I need to watch the YouTube video how to place a trade. Again, like if you guys do not know our YouTube, our legacy YouTube channel, I'll literally link you a video right now. We have so many educational videos in our channel that you guys can just go and watch and learn how to, here, I'll find you one.
Instead of minis, you can go and just type it in here, or
look, go watch that. Go watch that. It's with the boy Luca. That's for you, S. I believe that's your name. Yeah, just S ... That's all I see. Luca, where are you at? And Trump is still talking. He'll probably be going for a while. Luca, just watching the Discord live. If you guys do not know, on the YouTube chat, I am also live in Discord as well. But that's where Luca is right now. Who the fuck is that guy? I don't know. Yes, sir, Jay. He's a baddie is crazy. Wow. Let's go, Guru. Wait, did Luca catch sells today? What did Luca end up calling today? Did he catch sells or buys? I don't know if you guys watch. I don't know if you guys know that Luca does go live in the kingdom as well. You guys also, if you guys are in the kingdom, you'll start seeing me in the chat as well too, answering questions. So if you guys ever have questions, again, throw them in there, throw them in here. Again, there's always support everywhere. So what strategy do I use? Business Mentor. So typically I do trade London session, and I usually do trade London session, and I just basically play. The best way I can explain it is I use premium and discount and higher time frame analysis to overall like decide my bias. So like let's go to a trade that I won during London. So if I were to find, I know I have one marked up somewhere. Did I delete it? I deleted it. That's gay. All right, here I found it. So let's go back here. So this is how like I usually trade, guys, especially if you do find me during London session, is I'll first identify what is our higher time frame looking like. So in this case, we saw price was very bullish, creating new higher highs. And at this point, at our new high, ultimately I could expect a potential pullback. But obviously I'm not going to just take sells in a bullish market without confirmation. So that's where I go down to lower time frames and I look for that confirmation. So as you can see, London Open happened at 12 o'clock p.m. PST. We ended up seeing a sell-off that did break some very strong lows. And after seeing that sell-off, I was very comfortable entering at the 50% here because of the fact that my higher time frame bias, one, was overextended, and we know that we could have anticipated a pullback. And two, once we saw that lower time frame kind of confirm that bias as far as seeing those sells be validated, seeing a new low, I did enter at the 50%, and I just go for a simple 1 to 2. And as you can see, price did end up playing out into that 1 to 2 quite beautifully. Sorry, guys. Took a little bit of a while, but then we ended up seeing price sell off. Boom, boom, boom. Come on, I don't want to click this much. Boom, there. And one thing that I do want to note, guys, is I could have held longer here. And the reason I could have held longer is because like if we use our fib to identify where our actual discounted zones were within this bullish leg, they were all the way down here at 50%. So I could have targeted 50%, but at the end of the day, like I don't need to go more than a 1 to 2. That's all I need, okay? Oh, we ended up selling off. Wait, actually, hold on. I'm in replay, fuck. Knicks, Luca caught buys earlier, fire. And some people caught TP1, let's go. Loki hop into sells 30-minute, 15-minute, no bottom wick, short, low profit. I know I could, but I'm not like a big fan of just like shooting in the open like this. Like we still don't have like the cleanest internal structure. Like I guess if we started to see price like create some new lows here, like I would say this is a new low, but we just kind of wicked this area. And like I want to see a full body closure beneath that low just because it does tell me. I mean, we are seeing some good reactions here. Can't lie to you. We are seeing some good reactions. But it's just nothing of quality. Are we trading gold? Yes, we are. There we go. Should we take some sells, guys? We could take some sells. Breaking this low. I'm gonna hop in. Wait, what the fuck? What just happened? If we get a break of that low, I'm gonna take some sells, guys. I like it just because our hourly has no. Oh, we did create a bottom wick. Actually, never mind. I'm gonna delete that. Guys. I'm just, after we created that bottom wick, I'm just no longer bearish, to be honest with you. That's all I was looking for, was that bottom wick to be created. Again, like I don't want to hop into anything that's not of quality. We had a good opportunity. Like if the hourly bottom wick hadn't been created yet, yes, those sells would have been nice seeing this reaction off this fair value gap. And it still definitely could push down here, guys. But ultimately, like, it's just nothing that's standing out to me, guys. Like nothing that really makes me want to shoot. Again, guys, like I'm also trading my money here too. So like it's not only about me, but then I also think about you guys too. Is like I don't want to go and just hop in a trade just because you guys want to trade, right? I know we're going to take sells right now, but I did not realize hourly did create that bottom wick, and that ultimately could now cause price to just shoot up. Again, guys, like Lucas said, ask questions. Closed mouths don't get feed. That's why I'm here, guys. Did price make it a 50% on 5-minute fib? Are you talking about gold here? I wouldn't really like have any like fib entry just because like this low, like I think on the 1 minute we broke it. Not even on the 1 minute. Like we didn't break this low on the 1 minute. Like yes, we did end up coming down and liquidate. Could have just been a liquidation of these lows to then push price higher. Truly could have been. Once TP hit fire, do you know about Malaysian SNR? If you know what your opinion on that strategy. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Explain it to me. No, like I'm just looking at a Wanda. Like of course, like my main thing is I'm looking over here at the futures charts. So it does look overbought, guys. Like you know, like we could have gotten in some sells here, but it's nothing of quality, guys. Like again, like not every day has to be a trade day. I'm not saying we won't have an opportunity. Maybe if we do see like a new low being created, like within here, we could look for, you know, continuation back further down. Oh yeah, it's way different. Yeah, I don't know why I'm looking at this. No audio again? No way. 1 2 1 2. Hold on. 1 2 1 2. Audio should be good on YouTube. It shows it's working here, guys. If you can't hear me on YouTube, everyone in Discord can hear me, so you can guys go over there and, you know. You guys can hear me in Discord, right? Nick, what's the most preferred platform by you other than LFF? I only trade LFF. Only LFF. No audio, it's good. Weird. I don't know why it's bugged for a lot of or some people. Henry, don't play with me. Don't play with me, Henry. Don't play. I'm gonna play with your feelings. You always do, Henry. Fire, Eddie. Looks like we are getting some sell pressure here. Let's see what continues to happen. If we're going to continue selling, like we see price react off this fair value gap back to the downside, maybe we'll go and shoot for some sales today here. Just came into it. Let's see how we react off of it. We just end up blowing through it, then, you know, we could just be looking at a very choppy day and it's just no longer worth it. Let's go, guys. Cheer up, Nick. Talk shit about gold. Fuck gold. Because I don't get those digits. Guys, Henry wants my digits. Kind of crazy, huh? One time we did on flew to target 4. Gold ain't shit, but let us get paid real quick. I know. Be careful, gold likes that. Yeah, guys, like if you guys don't know, like I'm not like the biggest fan of gold. I have made money with gold, but I've also lost money with gold, just like everyone, I'd say. But like gold at the end of the day, like I think, and a lot of it is due to the fact that it is a commodity, but it definitely is a different type of mover. And everyone that I've kind of, you know, got their opinions on gold has like relatively said the same thing. Low-key buys could have been a shot here. Inversed, not the biggest fair value gap. Inverse, tap back in and fly. But like we'd be moving to break even really fast within these targets here. I kind of want to shoot buys. I'm just like not liking anything, guys. Not liking much. We're tapping back into the old fair value gap. Sick New York session, Nasdaq and US 30. Fuck, go get up there, bitch. Who got in buys, guys? I didn't get in buys again. Like, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Did not get in buys here. We're gonna see, like, if they play out great. You know, like we could have definitely looked to catch these buys. My first like exit points would definitely be at like these structural highs here, most likely, and then maybe again at this structural high. Just because we know we have some liquidity sitting behind there. Can we do that shit here? Yeah, we need to buy back up there, Henry. I think we look good there, Henry, though. Can't lie. I think we look good for a nice little retracement and continuation back up. Made a few hundred on gold tonight on buys. That little rip not long ago, but it was a slow and choppish for a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. Big reason, too, guys, is Trump is talking still. Like, so, again, like, the inevitable can happen. Like, we could get into a nice little trade, nice looking trade, and then price just absolutely fucking takes a shit because Trump says some fuck shit. So we'll see. We'll see what would happen if we did get into some buys here again. Like, I'm not just going to enter to enter. It looks like it is ripping, though. We would have been probably at our first TP, probably moving to break even at this point. So we could have. He kicked someone out of the room and it started dropping. That's actually insane. That's actually insane. Oops. Let's get the hourlies looking like. You know that we could have gotten into some buys. I can't lie to you guys. But again, like at the end of the day, you know, I've told you guys this, and especially if you're in my London streams, that was a nice reaction. Fill that gap and continue higher. We will definitely take these highs here, guys. I'll probably say that for sure. We'll most likely take these highs. All right, great day, Nick. Love to see the hustle. Yes, sir. Thank you, Guru. Thank you for stopping in. Where can I trade stocks futures? Like, trying to think. Like, futures, not options, right? There's a delay on your YouTube stream. Yes, there is like a slider delay on the YouTube, guys. Even with low latency, there still is a delay. That's why, again, we also do go live in Discord. If you guys are in the Discord, you guys can go join me up over there. It's way better when it comes to the delay. Almost little to no delay. 10.3 in profit. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Need a money for Lamborghini. To buy Nick something nice for his birthday. When did Henry say that? Ah, yeah, Henry. Later, Guru. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, guys, buys ended up playing out here, guys. Honestly, we could have caught or hopped in these buys, but at the end of the day, like, I don't want to just impulsively take a trade. Like, they did look good. What is the Discord link? I'll send you the Discord link. I got you. I got you. That's a link straight to the AMA, so you can join up there. Next is pop in power hour to trade. I know, maybe I'll pop in power hour tomorrow with Luca. Pop in power hour. But again, if you guys did take these, like, again, my entry would have been after seeing like this inverse here, maybe on this retest of this inverse, we could have just taken a break of this high or even a break of this high with a stop down here. Again, my first targets would have been definitely these highs here, and I would definitely be at break even at this point. But again, like, I did not enter, guys. You know, I'm not going to lie to you. But again, now that we're taking some liquidity, we could see a nice little pullback. Ultimately, I do think like this will be, you know, our next area of liquidity that we're going to look to target. Even up in these highs here, we can have equal highs. We just have a shit ton of liquidity sitting within here. And the reason I'd say that is because, again, like, what do we see price do from these highs here? We had a nice little impulsive down. We saw even more sellers take price down. Same thing here. At this high, we saw sellers step into the market here. So again, like if you guys are new here, the reason I would call these highs a very good area of liquidity is just because, again, if price did shoot down that with that big of a move there, you can always assume that price, again, like if sellers hopped into play, there's going to be sell orders here. There's going to be stop losses here. Therefore, price is going to look to target these areas. Santi, again, like we didn't happen to anything yet. So like if you didn't catch a trade, that's totally fine. Like even like just the way price is looking right now, we are seeing a little bit of a pullback here. If we would have entered, again, like I didn't call that entry to you guys. So if you guys didn't enter, don't freak out. I didn't enter either. I haven't made no money yet during Asia. We would have probably already been taken out of break even. Okay. But ultimately we could have taken some contracts off. But again, like after we take these highs here, that's the reason if you guys did get in this trade, I would have suggested being at break even at this high. Just because the likeliness of price just coming up, taking that area of liquidity and coming right back down was very high. Okay. See you tomorrow, Guru. Yes, sir. I appreciate you. Thank you for explaining, Nick. Of course, Auntie. Whoa, what is that, guys? What the fuck is that? What did Trump say? The dump and the buy, awesome. Honestly, guys, like I really wish I went live earlier because we would have caught these sells. Like I was already anticipating these sells from the jump, just because we started to see price kind of start shifting lower, started seeing good reactions off fair value gaps. Ultimately, we could have taken a break at these lows and even just ran for a nice little 1 and 2, and we would have smacked beautifully. Absolutely fucking beautifully. But it is what it is. He's talking about China and weapons. But again, guys, I can't even be mad here because even if we did take this trade, guys, at that original desired entry, at these first highs, I would have moved to break even here, and we would have just been taken out of break even, and it would have been a no winner. It would have been no loss, no win day. So I hate this guy. How long has he been talking for? How long has it been? It's been over a couple hours, yeah? Since 9 EST? No way. To be honest, I didn't even know he was talking today until a bunch of people said in chat. Hasn't even felt like we've been live for 30 minutes. Thanks, bro. I'm out. Again, guys, thank you, Sonny, for joining up. Again, no trade today, but again, like I just said, even if we would have taken a trade, it would have been taken out at break even. The only entry that I would have taken today. So, I mean, I can't be mad again. Like today, just because Mark's not here, Mark's the gold demon. Mark's definitely mains gold. I do trade gold, guys, every now and then, but it's just not like my cup of tea. If you guys, again, don't know, I do go live during London. So if you guys want to join me there tonight, I'll be live tonight again, 11:45 p.m. PST. I'm going to look to kill it. Again, had a no trade day yesterday, but again, that's fine. Not every day is going to be a trading day. So we'll see if price set itself up for today. You saw US 30. What happened here? What happened on 30.30? Oh. Yeah. Same thing happened on NAS. Yep. Henry's mad. Henry. The fundeds were negative, but I did not liquidate. It didn't liquidate you? No way. What do I trade on London session? So for London session, I trade DAX, I trade UK 100, and we actually have been trading NQ during London as well. Actually hasn't been too bad. I can't lie to you guys. I think we had a trade up in here. Where was it at? Was it this? No. It was from last week. Where was it at? I think it was this. Yeah, it was this here. Like the way I trade London is I just look for structural like reactions. So like in this case, we were bullish on the 1 minute. We saw price pull back pretty nicely. We saw price shift on the 1 minute internally at these highs here. So I simply just mark up my fib from the high to the low, and then I saw a nice reaction at 71%. So I entered at the break of that candle high, stops at 10 points, TP at 20, and we just missed our TP here, guys. But at this point, once I get a 1-1, I am at break even. But this is just an example of how I trade. But at the end of the day, we got break even here. So, and we just saw a massive sell off from there on out. So. I know. I've been hearing a lot of people say that they trade NQ during Asia, which is a very surprise to me. And even when it comes to like trading NQ during London, like I never even thought about trading NQ during London, but I did a lot of back testing, a lot of forward testing before jumping into it. Obviously, I have a lot of data when it comes to NQ trading, but that's more during New York. But based off what I saw, like NQ during London does move fairly well. But it's the same goes as everywhere. Like I'm not just gonna go into NQ during London and take a trade every day. Like I really need to see my setup and my system play out, because again, like if you guys are new to trading, your system is your edge. Like it really is. If you guys do not have a system, you don't have an edge. At that point, you can consider yourself a gambler. Truly, you guys need to have a system. It's everything. Like I teach all my students that. Luca does as well. And that's the first thing I teach my students when they get in is like, okay, like, look, if you don't got a system, one, follow my system. But ultimately, like the beauty about trading is like you can adapt and take on any system and make money with it. But you just have to make sure that you're actually following these systems and actually trading with discipline. Because again, like, let's say you have a system where it's like IFEGs, but then you start implementing something else. Like that's just ultimately, you're just now fucking up your edge, truly. Took that sell on that NQ. Fire. Like gold isn't looking too good now, guys. Like we're just kind of chopping here. Like we had that little sell off. We had a good little buy opportunity. You know, I can admit that. And I said IFEG, we could have just targeted these highs as liquidity. We took that liquidity and now we're kind of just bouncing around. We saw another little sell off, but then price is just kind of looking like it doesn't want to go higher here. We're just seeing like a lot of exhaustion, a lot of top wicks, and that's just giving me the idea that price is not really looking to go higher here. So again, a lot of that could be due to the hourly time frame and seeing price come down into this gap here. We can look at it on here. Oops, that's a 2 hour. We have the same gap here. Again, like I do think like from a long-term standpoint, we will most likely see price potentially sell off down into this area here to either fill this entire imbalance or just tap off this fair value gap. 1K risk on trade still in. How are you still in, Henry? Did it just happen so fast that it didn't take you out? Is that what happened? Do you guys trade an hour early before Luca goes live on the Kingdom because it's been moving really good past few weeks? Yeah, I just think that's when Luca prefers to go live. The only reason I went live at 7 is because typically Mark goes live at 7. So I just kind of wanted to stay with the same program, you know, make sure, you know, we're not fluctuating back and forth and stuff like that. But as far as like why Luca does it, it probably because it does move a little bit better at that time. That's more like prime Asia session. I think we're now creeping into the end of Asia, or like not the end of Asia. Obviously, Asia does stretch out quite far, but like the main hours that I look for in each session is the first 3 hours. Usually within the first 3 hours of every session, that's where we're going to see the most volume. Therefore, that's why I kind of like to stick to that. Look at gold. Yeah, gold is just dumping, guys. Like it's playing a back and forth game within here, guys. It doesn't look good overall. Like higher time frames look good for sells, but then lower time frames are just playing a back and forth game where we are seeing potential higher prices, and then we're kind of like chopping around, coming lower, coming back higher. Now we're finally coming lower. I do think overall we will see some lower prices, but let's see how price ends up reacting. How much did you make earlier, Nick? I haven't traded yet for Asia. Again, like the trade I was talking about was these sells. I did not end up taking it because I wasn't on stream, and I could have entered on my own time, guys, but I really wanted to wait for stream, and I was honestly anticipating price to kind of hold within this area, but I literally looked away, looked back, and price just made this massive fucking move. And yeah. Now you're good, Santi. You're good. But again, like the reason I was talking about this, because this was very, very good, like as far as the setup. Like I know we were still bullish within this like 1 minute structure, but what I could see is like we had some liquidity sitting down here. We had price start to react in a bearish manner where we started seeing some new lows. We started seeing some really good reactions off of these order blocks, you could say, or even off of this fair value gap, you could say. Price did not want to come higher, and then we just saw price continuously kind of respecting those areas. And that's where I did anticipate sells, but it just happened way too early and way too fast. But again, guys, I think it's going to be no trade day for me. Again, we did have an opportunity here, but, you know, like I said, we would have been break even. We are now seeing price kind of just chop around. I don't think it's worth entering. I think wait for Trump to be done talking. That may not be affecting the markets all too much right now. But at the end of the day, like, what are we seeing on the lower time frames? We're just seeing a lot of chop. Like, until we see some actual movement, like some type of break of a low or break of a high, then I could say, okay, now you can start trading it. Still praying for NQ. I think NQ will come back up. We took some good liquidity. Are you a pro at trading? I'd say so. I've been trading for over 5 years. I've been full time for about 2 years now. Thank you, Santi. Again, guys, I think I'm out of here. Again, if you guys do not know, Legacy does have instant funding now. If you guys are interested in instant funding, you can DM me on Discord. You can also DM me on Instagram. My Instagram is Niicksfx. I'll send you guys all the info for those instant funding accounts. If that's something you're interested in, just kind of skipping the evaluation, going straight to live. But again, if you guys are just looking to pass that evaluation and prove to yourself that you actually know how to trade, you can use code Nick. If you guys don't know, we have a special deal going on right now. If you guys use code Nick and get an account, any size account, you can DM me, show me proof that you bought an account, and then I'll send you another code and your second account will be 30% off. So, do I have a group to teach students? Yes, I do. I do teach students. If you want to DM me on my Instagram, sorry, that's not how you spell it. You can always DM me on Instagram. I'll get back to you. Again, I answer all my DMs on Instagram. If you guys want to shoot me a follow, DM me, ask questions. Again, you can always ask me questions on the Discord as well. Just click my name, shoot a message. I answer everything, guys. But with that being said, guys, no trade day. But again, like someone said on YouTube, no trade days is a good day for me. Again, no trade day is better than a losing day. There wasn't much going on here. Not the best structure. It is what it is. I may be back. Well, obviously, I'll be back tonight. If you guys want to join me during London session, I'll be live at 11:45 p.m. PST. And then I'll also be back maybe for Power Hour tomorrow with Luca. Maybe I'll stop in with him and, go crazy there. But that being said, guys, you guys are all amazing. Appreciate you guys joining up. Mark will be back tomorrow. Don't worry. He just had some things going on. He had to handle it, but he'll be back. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully you have a good Asia session. Again, don't enter stupid trades. Please let price play out and actually give you something of quality before going and looking to enter. Because, again, you don't want to get caught in this chop. Price could just continue to consolidate within here for the rest of Asia. And that's just ugly. So I'm out of here, guys. You guys are awesome. Again, DM me if you want instant accounts. I'm out of here. Later, YouTube. Again, you guys can also DM me if you guys want instant accounts. My Instagram's Niicksfx. If you guys want to go follow me, you can text me there. Or you guys can go in the Discord and DM me on Discord. I'm out of here. You guys are awesome.